Hello, everyone. I'm here with my sister. So, yes, Bora's sis is joining today.
Hi, everyone.
Actually, I haven't even told you what we're going to do today.
What are we gonna do today?
Never have I ever BTS edition.
What?
Yes.
That's so interesting.
I think these are fun. The I looked online, for some ideas,
Example.
examples, and some of these are very, I don't know, fun to talk about. So, how is everyone doing? Keep streaming, don't say you love me, and Echo. Yes. So actually, what are your thoughts on Echo? We listened to it together some days ago. I think your favorite is background.
Yeah, out of all of them, I thought all of them were really cool. I really like them.
Hmm.
Background became my instant favorite, like
Yeah, like the
immediately.
first time you listened to it, I noticed.
But I'm pretty sure, like I'm really, really sure that after a while of listening the entire album, some songs are gonna start growing in me, and
Hmm.
I'm gonna start taking turns because that's what happens to me all the
Yes.
time.
Hmm.
It's just like this is my song, this one, and then time passes, and after 2 weeks, boom, another song is my favorite, and then after 2 weeks, like that and like that and like that. So
Yes. Okay, so we are 29 days away from the
goodness, no,
OT7
this is so
reunion.
surreal. This is so surreal.
Yes. And actually, there are less days for the rest of the members except for Yoongi. Yoongi is the one who we have to wait 29 days. That would be like the OT7 reunion. But I believe for the rest of them, it's like 17 days or something like that. So, 17 days. Do you know what happened 17 days ago?
No.
Jin Week, his
Oh,
episode for Run Jin. I feel like it was yesterday. So it's going to be very soon. I'm just so excited.
what? Really? It was 17 days ago?
Was it 17? I saw it on Twitter. I remember when I thought enlistment would never end. Yes, I remember. I just cannot believe that like 3 years have passed. I just cannot, like, my mind cannot process it. And I remember when we did this countdown, we were like in 150 or something. And now we are here on
I'll
29.
be right back.
Okay. We went from 900 days to 29 days. Yes, it is crazy. Back in 2022, I felt 2025 so far away. Me too. The nightmare of this is big kid notifications. Yes, but now all the big kid notifications are positive. Oh, I love these. Thank you.
Aren't you cold?
Yes. Yes, it is cold.
Goodness gracious. It's
Hmm.
so cold.
Yes. So Old Jeans wrote, Armies stream, please don't say you love me. Let's make it chart number one on global Spotify tomorrow. We far less than 600,000 streams. We can do it. So I'm going to explain that situation because it's very exciting. Like Don't Say You Love Me is doing very well on Spotify, and it's amazing. Like it's doing really well. And I'm going to show you guys what the numbers are in a second. Okay, so oops.
Look at me.
Yeah, you really are cold.
I am. It's a mix of everything, I feel like, cuz I'm cold and tired.
Mm.
So when you're cold and tired, you just want to like be cozy.
Yeah, I get it.
Marcos bought a background. Wow.
It's just the change of names every single time. Okay, so let's start because there we have a lot here. And I have like 20 never have I ever. So let's start. So, oops. Here. So look at these beautiful pictures that Namyoon shared on. Oh, you're eating.
Can you hear?
Yeah, it's very loud.
I'm sorry.
It's very loud.
I wanted to see maybe you could hear.
I can totally hear it. I can hear everything.
Okay, no more eating in the mic.
Thank you. Look at these pictures. Namjoon looks so small on that little bicycle. He looks so small.
I feel these pictures are familiar though.
Yes, because his friend shared pictures of him on Instagram of him on a bicycle, but this time Namjoon shared the picture. It's different, you know?
He's so perfect. Look at his feet.
Yes.
Look at them toes.
Well, I don't really see his toes.
Look at his bicycle.
I know.
What is he
And
drinking? What do you think he's drinking?
I'm
I'm pretty sure he likes coffee, right? But like, what do you think he would like? Like matcha? You think he would like matcha?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
tried it and I just can't.
I've never tried it. Such a aesthetic drink, but I have never tried it.
Okay. So Namjoon also shared right place, wrong person 1 year anniversary. For some reason, I feel like my mind now processes it because like some weeks ago, it was come back to me anniversary. And now it's right place, wrong person anniversary.
Oh yeah,
like the
I saw
entire
it
album.
too. I saw it too, and I was like, "Why is he posting? He's so silly. This happened already." And I was like, "Oh no!" Then I noticed it was the album, and
Yeah.
the one before it was the song.
It was the 1 year anniversary.
Crazy.
And then, oh my goodness. Okay, this is a little game that Taeyeon did for us on Weavers. And he started like editing, like he posted one time and then he put a picture there. So this is a game. It says, I'm gonna send pictures. So guess my age in each picture. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so let's do this. Before, actually, I wanted to explain. He posted one time, and instead of creating new posts, I believe he changed the pictures and the captions. So it was like deleted every single time. It was a weird thing. I don't know what he was trying to do. It was such a mess, you know. He was playing like on Weavers and stuff like that. So let's start. So the first picture, these are 5 pictures. The first picture says, I'm gonna send you pics, so guess my age. Go. How old? How old do you think Taeyong is in the first picture? If you guys know the answer, please don't say. Please don't say it if you already know the answer. Can you see the first picture of him on the pool
I see.
with those funny goggles?
Okay. Before people start killing me, because I know people are gonna know the ages like by memory. I am very bad with all of this like information. I am a fan. You know, I am a fan of the music, and that is the thing that I am most about. So the picture you show, where's I see so many pictures. The one in the pool
Yes, that is the first one.
with
That
the
is
goggles. I'm gonna say he's 20.
Okay, so in the first one, okay, but no, say year.
Ah, shit.
I feel like that is 2000 because of his hair color. I feel like that may be 2018,
I'm gonna say 17.
2017.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, so you say 2017, I say 2018. Let's go to picture 2.
That looks like 2020 or 2021.
Which year? Which month? So guess a month as well.
What?
Taeyeon says, guess which year and month.
Okay. So the first picture, right?
Second one. Now we're in the second one.
Oh, I think it's 2021 March.
Okay, So you are 2021 March. Okay, so I'm gonna say, please stop.
I'm sorry.
This is, I feel like it's, I feel like it's 2021 October.
Okay.
I don't know, it's giving me that vibe. Okay, let's go to the third one, which is the baby picture, the biggest picture to the right.
Oh.
He says which year, which month. So
When the picture was taken or posted?
no, when the picture was taken. So he was born in 1995 and he looks less than a year old.
So we're gonna say
I'm going to say 1995 December.
he looks like 9 months old.
You say 9 months old. Okay. 9 months old. I'm going to say 1995 December. Okay, let's go to the fourth one, which is that sunset. I just cannot believe that he did this to me because I have no idea. What do you mean? Which year is the sunset glow?
2023. 2023 October.
It's just year for this one.
I'm gonna say 2023.
I'm gonna say actually also 2023. It's giving me 2023 vibes. Okay, and the last one it says nursery school. What class? So here's a hint. It's animals class. O sea, like you
Oh
know,
yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say B.
you say B.
Like the bees. Zzz.
Okay, I remember this one, so I'm not going to give my answer because this is the only one that I remember because I did this, you know. But I don't remember the other one. So it really is. It really is. I'm guessing. Okay, so let's start. Is Bora fresa? No, it's not because I said o sea.
Oh, o sea,
O sea, I'm not fresa.
we're not.
I'm not. Okay, it's just
Sometimes the accent comes out like that.
yes. How would you say fresa in English?
Fresa is like a super girly girl that's kind of like
Like, oh my god, like I cannot believe
kind of
this
like
guy.
Californian
Like,
girls.
yeah, kind of like that. And I swear I'm not, okay? I swear I'm not.
They're just slandering your name at this point.
They are just
It's not
Marcos.
embarrassing you and your page.
I literally didn't. It was just I said Osea just because Osea is like
No, a fresa girl is not like a pick me girl. No, it's more like a Bali girl. Yes, unicorn pants guy.
yes.
Yes, the actual translation it is strawberry, but
But a fresa.
but yeah, no, like a Bali girl. Yeah, that's the right thing.
Yes. Okay, so let's see the answers. So
Diva.
Diva, not so much like a diva. It's more like a valley girl. I think
I think that's perfect. It's like a girl that has certain accent, like these Californian girls that have money. You know.
Yes. Okay, so here are the answers. The first one is actually year 2023 fall season. We said 2017 and 2018. So we were very far. We were both completely wrong. I was just so confused because Taeyeon doesn't look here like from 2023. Like he looks so young. I don't know. So I thought this was from 2017 or 2018, but it was actually from 2023. We were so far off.
Oh, I came with the goggles.
Okay, so the next one is from May 2020. And
Which one? The second one?
yes, the second one. And we said March and October 2021.
Okay, so I was like a year.
Yeah, you were a little closer than me, but
said
we both said 2021.
2021. I said 2020 and then I changed it to 2021 like a dumbass.
You know why I changed it? And I don't know why I changed that because it's just so ridiculous. For some reason, to me, 2020 is Dynamite. And on Dynamite era, Taeyeon doesn't have this hair color. But then I was like, wait a second. Taeyeon has this hair color during Life Goes On. I just, for some reason, to me, the end, and also during On, because this is during On. He had black hair, remember? M Up Episode 7. I don't know. I just thought 2020 is Dynamite for some reason, and I was completely wrong. So the third picture,
Aw.
what happened?
I'm looking at the third picture.
The baby picture.
He's so small. Look at his big ear. He's
Oh.
so cute.
So that picture was actually May 1996. So we both said 1995. So we were
'Cause she
both
said-
wrong.
I'm sorry. Kushi said, Bora, you always wrong.
I mean, yeah.
Kushi, let me tell you, son. I think Kushi sounds so good. Do you think?
Cushy?
Kushi. But we say Kushi, but his name is Kushi. His name.
No,
I
it's cushy.
No, it's it's Kushi.
Mm-hmm.
But Kushi sounds better. Did I
don't
not
know.
say that?
I'm no. You said the opposite.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. It happens. Oh, people say 5 months old?
Yeah, because he was born in December, so on May he was like, yeah.
I
like
said
5
9 months, he was 5. Remember that I told you? I think he's 5 months. 8. Oh, my
You
goodness.
said you said 9 months old,
What's wrong with me?
but you're also a little far off. You're 3 months off.
Oh, so the difference between 9 and 5 is 3. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, you were
I thought
closer
it was
than me.
9 months.
You were closer than me.
That's a big 5 months old baby. How old you said?
Like days, weeks.
How in the world?
I don't know.
Look at his cheeks. I love it that his face is kind of like doing like, oh
He's looking at something.
yeah. He's like, oh, interesting.
Like he's surprised, looking at something. So cute. And can you see his dad? Like a little bit of his face.
yeah,
Taeyeon-
exactly the same as Taeyeon right now.
Taeyeon's dad looks so similar to Taeyeon. They both look so similar. For the picture to be in 1995, it has to be a picture the day he was born. Yes, that's why I was completely wrong. I should have said he was basically born 1996.
He was only alive in 1995 for a couple hours.
Literally. So I was completely wrong and I am embarrassed.
And you have embarrassed your own page.
I have embarrassed my own page. I have embarrassed myself. The entire legacy, these entire 3 years mean nothing.
mean
nothing
for this
because-
moment.
Yes. So yeah, there's 31 days in December. Yeah. So I was completely wrong. So the third one, the sunset. So the sunset is actually from from June 2020. And we both said 2023. So completely off. But I feel like it's okay that we were mistaken on this one because come on, Taeyeon, like come on, like how was I supposed to know?
Yeah, there was no way. What year is that? May 2020.
No, it was actually from June 2020.
Where?
No, sorry.
What?
November 2020. Because
What?
this is a conversation. So an army said May 2020 and Taeyeon responds, wow, so close.
Oh, I
And then the
see.
army responds, is it June 2020? And Taeyeon responds, so close, it's November.
I see.
So yeah, I'm sorry. It was November 2020. And we both said 2023, so completely wrong. So then the class, you said B, but it is actually giraffe class.
Aww.
Do you remember which class you were from?
Of course.
I don't
I
remember.
would. You don't remember? I was a bee and then I was a bear. They had to move me from my classes.
Hmm. I don't
My
remember.
class was bear. And I currently identify as a panda. No, and this is not coming from me. My friends started saying that because of the shape of my. Now that I look at it, I think that's kind of mean. My friends like used to have my name and with the emoji of panda. And I took it like, oh hell yeah, I'm a panda. You know those compilation of dumb pandas?
Mhm.
But but now that I see it, damn. I was a bear. Like a normal grizzly bear.
Mhm.
Yeah, so for Sarah that says, what's your giraffe class mean? The animal classes. Yeah, so usually in preschool, kindergarten, they give you, I don't know, here in the United States they do that, but like in our country and apparently in Korea too, they give you for that age group, they give you an animal and that's your class. That's the name
Mhm.
of your class.
Instead of saying like the 2-year-old class.
They say like the bear class.
Mhm. And it's very like random.
Yeah.
I don't remember my animal when I was
I think you were like a squirrel.
for some reason I was also thinking of squirrel.
I think so. I
I
think
was
because you
also thinking
were.
what?
I think because you were a squirrel.
What do you mean?
Your class.
I think I was a squirrel as well.
Yeah. I don't know why I remember now.
Mhm.
Marcos.
Michael. Oh my goodness. I will reshape reality to figure predictions. You know what? I watched
Not that strawberry.
we watched Black Mirror recently, and one of the episodes was about reshaping reality.
Oh
And it's
goodness,
just
yeah.
so frustrating. I like that episode a lot. And you know what?
My goodness.
If I had that power, I would do the exact same thing. So all of my predictions become true because I'm sick of it. Like every single time.
No, for real,
when it
because
comes
it's
to
really bad.
guessing, predicting, stuff like that, I'm just so bad at it. I'm just so
Yeah.
bad at it.
But the thing is that you're so good with the facts that you say like this fact and this fact together makes sense for this outcome. And then the outcome ends up being something that also makes sense, but you just didn't see coming, you know?
Mhm,
People do
mhm.
not call my sister a squirrel. I am not gonna tolerate that.
Yeah, so thank you, Marcos.
Hi, microcosmos.
Do you think you will get a 100 plaque? I think that once we hit 100K, we have to wait a couple of months and then YouTube will send.
Wait, you didn't hit like 100 yet, no?
No, I'm like in 77,
Oh, okay.
77K. So almost 78,000.
Period.
So yeah. I mean, I know it's a long shot, but hopefully I hit 100,000 this year because I mean it's been 3 years, and I've seen YouTubers that react to BTS or that talk about BTS, like create their channels after I created my channel, and then they hit 100,000. And
And
it's
you're
like,
like, okay.
and then
It
it's like, oh,
happens.
okay,
It happens.
yeah,
But you're grateful with the people you have.
yes. And I think 77,000 is such a beautiful number because seven.
Oh, that's true.
BTS 7. So I love 77
77.
77,000.
77.
77,000.
Period.
Yes. So yeah, hopefully this year 100,000, but if not, I'm also grateful for 77,000. Why can't I say 77? 77.
You're overthinking it.
Yeah, as always. Anyway, so you were a little closer than me to the predictions than for all of these pictures.
Period.
As always.
I'm not surprised. You're very bad at guessing.
I'm also not surprised, honestly.
Hi, Disha Duarte. She said hi, Boris, so I just meant to say hi back.
Love that. Okay, so here are just some pictures that I liked. This is from. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a weird group chat that BTS has, and they send like a bunch of pictures. It's on
Okay.
Instagram.
Okay.
And yeah, of course I joined, and these are some of the pictures, and I just think he looks so beautiful. Jacob
Wow.
Jacob just looks so beautiful, and it looks
Yeah.
like he's eating something, and it's just fun. I love it.
I love it.
Hmm.
I love the elevator one.
Right.
So cool.
I feel like Jacob, I don't know if it's him or if he has an editor, but whoever it is just so talented and creative with the way pictures are edited, because it's just so fun. It's just so fun. I love it. Okay, so this is fun. So before Jacob went to Macau um, to have his concert, he did this video comparing, like imitating or doing this video from back 2000. This is 2017, 2018. I believe this is 2017. So let's look at this.
Macau, Macau.
8 years later.
He's here.
Macau, Macau.
For me, it's the fact that he remembered that he did that video years ago and he recreated
Reposted.
it.
Oh, recreated.
Recreated it. Stephanie, thank you so
Hi,
much.
Stephanie.
You deserve that 100,000 followers. Thank you so much.
That's so sweet.
Like BTS said, we can do it. Like we can do it.
Oh.
They said that in about the Billboard Hot 100 top 10. So Jimin said, we can do it. And I feel like that.
Oh.
You help out so many baby army like myself. And honestly, I've learned so much about the music industry because of you. So thank you for all you do, Bora. Thank you so, so much, Stephanie. Really.
Thank you so much. Well, it wasn't for me, but thank you.
No, but also thank
I thought it
you.
was really sweet.
Thank you to you, because it's thanks to you that I started
Everything.
everything. Like I started the YouTube channel because of Bora's sister. I started the streams because of her. I started everything because of her. So you are also part of this. Like it's also going to be your plaque eventually when I get it, because I feel like I can do it.
Thank you. That's sweet.
Mhm.
In a tiny, 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 tiny part. Because we love Voracity channel in this household.
In this household. Okay. So thank you very much. So then Jacob performed at Macau, and he chose two people for equal sign for the first time ever. So that's iconic.
I don't know. Everybody's been so sweet, and I love everybody. Thank you so much for the appreciation. Somebody said, "Boracist is the wind beneath your wings," and that is a beautiful thing to say. It's just that it reminded me of that episode of
Modern Family. I'll be I'll be the wind.
No, the one that spits on your face. Something like that. I'm so sorry, but
Yeah,
think
I
it's so
totally
sweet.
remember I remember that episode of Modern Family. Yeah. And yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Stephanie.
you, Stephanie. That's so sweet.
Thank you, Bora says, for giving Bora the inspiration.
Of course, Bora had it in her hands her entire life, and I just kick her butt a little bit so she can do it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Bun.
Fun. Thank you so much. Hello, it's my 30th birthday today.
Period. Such a
Yay.
celebration. Happy birthday. Keep reading.
These streams are the best. I'm always here, but I am head empty, no thoughts, so I don't chat as much. You know what?
It's okay, Bun, because I do
I get
recognize
it.
your name.
Yes, I don't.
So we have
recognize you.
seen you.
And I totally get it, because also when I watch other people's streams, I'm just like, I
just
I'm
don't know what to
busy.
say.
I don't know what to
not
say.
me, bro. I be commenting.
You are like Marcos, like Celine,
Marce,
Mhm.
Gucci.
Mhm. I was thinking, and this is why I started laughing.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to give like, oh, like that's so cool that it's your 30th birthday. Let's have like a little party. Let's put on some music. And then I remember that this is the music that I have. This is all I have. Yay!
go crazy. This music goes for you. Like in the radio.
Happy
Bun.
birthday.
Bun, happy birthday. This song is for you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So that is all I have. That is all I have.
Denise, girl. I always see you too.
Denise, of course.
Celine, of course, too. I know you guys. I know you.
Cynthia, of course.
Janice, of course. We recognize your names. Amanda Zamora, too. I say it all the time. Chrissy, too. All the time.
Amazing party music. Exactly.
Amazing. This is the
Amazing party
vibes
music.
for the party. I hope you have a great birthday and have so much fun.
30 is a fun birthday.
Marco.
Oh my goodness, Marcos.
Marco is so funny.
Gracias por así, por ponerlo en mi camino.
En el camino de él.
Sin ti no me viera. Oh my goodness.
Enamorado de la mujer más inteligente y hermosa. Mi Mona Lisa. Mi sweetest dream.
Oh my goodness, Marcos. I just can't with you. I just can't with you for real.
Marcus, get the camera. Marcus is so funny for real. I can't.
He's just too much.
He's so much.
funny.
But he's so funny because he's like, oh, thank you, Boracist, for putting her on my way. like exactly
on my life.
in his life. Like I did it for Boracist for Marcus to know Boracist. That's exactly what I did.
I just can't.
Marcus is just been too much.
Is Nick doing like a copy pasta right now?
Let me see.
Please don't make that a copy pasta. Like,
Oh no,
my goodness.
Nick,
please,
get it out.
let's stop it right there. Let's stop it right there. Like,
No, ma'am.
Nick is doing the exact translation. Okay.
No, I translated. Okay.
Okay, they were translating. Okay.
Nick always,
Thank you.
Always in the streams as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, I translated, guys. It's okay, Nick.
It's okay.
We were like, no.
I'm being slandered.
Your name and your page is being slandered right now.
You're embarrassing me and my page.
No, that's too much.
Okay. Let's watch this video. Because J-Hope chose two armies. So let's pretend because it's her birthday or their birthday. I don't know pronouns. So, but let's see it's Bun's birthday. So let's pretend that one of the armies selected was Bun. Thank you very much.
That's Ban. Insert your face there.
Yeah, insert Bun's face. So fun.
I didn't see, no vi un carajo. No vi nada.
You didn't see shit.
I didn't see shit. ¿Cómo? Es que, why is it not? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, I was being impatient. I was like, no, because you played it. You were like, listo, that's it. Next. And then I look at nothing happened in my screen. I'm sorry.
I'm not ready to say goodbye to Hope on the stage. Same.
Exactly.
I can't. Like, I want June to come like already, but at the same time, it's like, what about Hope on the stage? Every single week, watching every single clip from the fans and the pictures and all of the updates and live streams from J-Hope. It's just, what about that? So yeah, it's bittersweet. Okay, so this is what I told you about the other day. So J-Hope, when armies are leaving the venue, he stays there and looks at armies leaving the venue. So he shared, this was from his live stream. Look.
Oh.
Do you see it? There are armies there taking pictures.
내가 다 보고
And he's
있어,
making
내가.
fun of it.
공연장 캠인데 여러분들의 즐거운 의미 있는 순간을 따보고 있어요. 재밌으셨나요?
So yeah, basically, he looks at armies going.
Now you know. Now you know.
Now
you're
we
being
know.
absurd.
Javine Loreen.
Javin.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Greetings from Germany. Sadly, I had to go to sleep. No.
It's okay, but thank you so much for being here and have a good night.
Have a good night.
Hopefully you can see the replay.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, because
Like literally, hopefully you can see the
I promise the never have I ever section is going to be so fun. I swear. Like I have
Oh my goodness. Speed it up, man. I wanna play.
What?
Speed it up. Like make it faster.
Oh,
The
okay.
news.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It was just a joke.
Okay, so on the live stream, Jacob also said, what happened?
No, you're talking fast now. Okay, let's go.
He was reading a comment that said, you look so sexy. And then he starts flirting with the camera. I just can't with him.
You look so sexy. Ooh.
Now, why did he do that? Let's play it again.
You look so sexy. Ooh.
What was that all about?
I don't know, but you know how he is. You know how he is. And then there are some. So J-Hope was the cover of Billboard magazine. And here are some pictures. Now, if you guys have not watched my video, my stream rating BTS magazine covers, you will know.
That's a promotion.
No, because I swear it was very, very fun, and I have like very strong opinions about magazine covers. And J-Hope looks beautiful. The photo shoot though, what is this? Come on, like earth tones, and a plain background of a boring color. I'm just a fan of J-Hope and his beauty, you know?
Period.
This is not my favorite cover. And this is weird because
But let me tell you, he looks fancy. He looks like, you know what I mean? I think he looks como un hombre refinado. How do I say that in English?
like a fancy,
Like a finest man. finest? Finesse. I don't think finesse is the right word.
expensive.
Expensive man.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving daddy. Someone refine. Refine?
I think so, yeah.
I feel refine is something that you would do for fruit, like for food.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated. Elegant.
Or just extremely handsome.
He
let's
is
say.
giving CEO.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like those K-drama CEO, like expensive man. That just want to like hand over their cards to the main character. Something like that.
So go to my live, guys, called Non-Fashion Expert Analyzes BTS Magazine
Period.
Covers. So you understand my point of view. Exquisite. You have to watch my live stream. Non-Fashion Expert Analyzes BTS Magazine Covers because this magazine cover, I'm going to give it like a 4.
Ooh,
yes, I'm going to say it. I'm going to give it like a 4.
Tomato, potato.
J-Hope is a 10. Period. The photo shoot though, the artistic decisions, it's just so boring to me. And I'm going to give it a 4. Thank you. Next. Okay. He looks beautiful though. Okay, so next we have these crazy. You like it?
I like it.
It's okay.
You know how I am. I'm bored.
Yeah.
Boring in the sense that
No, but you have to see some.
No, I know. For J-Hope, this is crazy. But however, I still like it, just like if I didn't compare it to his other covers. You get me?
magazine covers. He
Magazine
looks
cover.
beautiful in some other magazine covers.
I know.
And it's not just him, but also the artistic decision. Like even the font that they choose. That's what I talk about on that stream. The font, the colors, the design, the concept.
Yeah.
And that billboard cover has nothing. It's pretty plain, boring. But J-Hope is beautiful. J-Hope is a 10. Okay, so next we have this crazy thing because so Jen had his wait, this is out of order. Jin had this stream, okay, for his album. And the members were in the comment section. And it was a mess. Like you really have no idea. I believe there were close to 200 messages from the BTS members on Jin's chat. Can you believe that? Of course, we're not going to read all of them because there are almost 200. And that's just crazy. It was chaos. It was like even Jin was distracted and Jin was like, what is happening? So here's a little summary if you want to read it. We're not going to read it because it's 200 messages. Like
That's crazy.
it is crazy. But I have this little edit that an army did. And I think it's pretty funny. 193 messages. Are they crazy? Like they kept talking and talking and talking.
That's crazy.
So this is a little edit that an army did with some highlights and like funny moments.
야, 지민아, 너 여기서 뭐하냐? 호비도 왔었네. 야, 호바. 호비랑 지민이는 지들끼리 여기서 대화하고 있냐?
You can't see it.
Are they translating what he's saying?
Yes. So basically, here you can see it.
No. Can you say it out loud for me?
So Jin says, Hobie and Jimin are talking now. And then they show the messages. Look.
지들끼리 여기서 대화하고 있냐? 왜 니들끼리 야
Why are you guys messages here?
메시지를 주고받아 메시지를. 야, 태영이도 들어왔네 이거.
Then Taeyong joins and he says, hey, Taeyong is here too.
야, 이거. 야, 태영이 하이. 이미 채팅 치고 있잖아. 이게 무슨 소리야?
They are still talking. He keeps getting distracted.
정국이도 들어왔어. 야,
And then Jungkook joins.
왜 다 들어와 우리 멤버? 되게 또짠 이러고 있네. 바이바이.
And then the BTS staff, it looks like the live ended, but the BTS staff left the chat open so the members can keep talking on the chat.
Wow.
And then Jin came back and it says, hey, get out of here. This is Jin on his own stream.
That's crazy.
And then he says on a Weaver's post, how long will the Weaver notification go off? Are you still talking? So yeah, it was crazy. It was beautiful. It was fun. It was everything. It was just it was so chaotic. It was chaos.
Yeah. And also remember how it was like whenever the 7 of them were reunited, like making an episode or like an interview, it was so chaotic and fun and crazy. So I cannot, these 29 days are gonna be the longest because I need them back, like all of them. I'm so excited because
Yes.
what are they gonna do? Like what are they gonna, I'm so nervous.
We also love the chaos. And we love it. Also on the stream, Jin had like a section like very funny, and he started like walking on these funny pictures, different funny pictures. And one of the screenshots is this, like he's walking down the path, but it is like a fake background, obviously. And then Jimin posted on Weavers a moment, and it says, he did like this little, he wrote this stuff right here. And it says echo, and then it says soup bowl about the hat. And then he points out his booty. Jimin literally wrote booty there.
Oh, his booty.
That's so funny.
That's so funny because you and I we started saying the word booty because you fell in your booty.
So yeah, that is Jimin.
That's so funny.
That is Jimin.
Jim booty.
And then these are some of the special gifts for the 180 armies attending his Songsu concert. So, can you believe that one of the gifts that Jin is giving armies is a Gucci something? What is it?
Wow.
It's Gucci Laneige. And yeah, I mean,
That though.
congratulations to those armies.
How did they
That's
get it?
all I'm going to say. These are the armies who are attending the Songsu concert. Or Songsu concert. So, yeah, congratulations or whatever. Like,
Like, meh,
Mhm.
like we don't care.
like I don't, I don't care. It's whatever. It's a Gucci lip gloss. Okay, so congratulations or whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't care. They can do whatever they want. Okay. So also Jin was on Wendy's show. Do you remember Wendy? Heart on the Window, amazing collaboration.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. They were selling it straight away online. Those are not real armies. Those are not real armies. But anyways, so Jin was on Wendy's show, and there are so many fun moments from this. For example, Jin said that, do you remember on Rope It, the horse sound at the beginning and at the end?
Yeah, so cool.
So Jin said that that is actually, at the beginning, that was actually his voice. He recorded that, but it was strange to listen to just that. So they mixed it a bit with an actual horse. The ending is just a horse though. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, because why the hell would
I
he do that? His voice with a real horse.
It's mixed his voice and the real horse.
No, but the one that we listen to is just a horse.
Apparently no. Honestly,
Oh.
I don't hear it. Like, he said this and I said, okay, I'm going to listen to the song again. So I listened to the song again and he's like, I don't know, because I still don't hear Jin's voice in that intro. It's layered, and still, like, even if it's layered, I still cannot recognize Jin's voice. But
That's crazy.
it is crazy and it is funny. Another thing that was very funny to me was that, do you remember when Jin performed with Wendy Hart on the window for his Happy Special stage, and they were so far away from each other?
Mm-hmm.
Like this picture right here.
I
And
see.
Wendy said, I saw on the internet later that even if my members, so that would be Red Velvet, even if my members and BTS members all stood up there, it would fill the space between us. That was how far apart we were. We were rather far apart, said Jin. So yes, they were so far apart. And
Why? They didn't say?
yes, I believe they said that it was because just the stage director, the stage director put them like that. It's nothing like more complicated than that. It's not because she's a female idol. Like, it has nothing to do with anything, you know? It's just the stage director who said,
Oh, that's gonna look you. Okay.
But it was still pretty funny. What happened?
They're so far apart.
They are. Like, this is crazy.
That's
and it
funny.
is true. Like, I saw so many pictures. Literally, all of the members from Red Velvet and from BTS can be in the middle, including a
so.
second Jin. Okay. So this is the beginning. I thought it was a funny clip. So Jin is supposed to wait a little bit and then say, hello everyone or whatever, like start talking, but he starts wrong. So look at his face. Look at his face.
안녕.
네, 여러
I just can't because
You're like, no.
he's so like, And Wendy is also, Wendy, look at the finger.
네, 여러
Oop,
Mm, 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 mm.
not yet.
I just found this so funny. And then it seems like Jin starts talking, but the microphone is off. So it's like he's, in my opinion,
No,
maybe
no.
he's trying once again to start like the wrong time for a second time. And then he actually starts talking.
여러분은 지금 방탄소년단의 진이 즐겨 듣는 웬디의 영 스트리트와 함께하고 계십니다.
Mhm. So yeah, that was funny. And that is all
That's
from this video. You guys have to watch it. It's very, very funny. So next we have a weird thing. So I don't know why, and I didn't include the source because the source is kind of like, I understand criticizing Big Hit or Hive or the company. Like I've also criticized the company in my videos, but it was a little like anti-behavior. It was crazy. So I'm just going to show the video and not the source for this one, okay? So apparently these are like the news, whatever, like regular news. And then they talk about Jin's music video, Don't Say You Love Me, but this is not Jin's music video, Don't Say You Love Me. This is AI. And these are national news.
What?
Yes, look at the, like, come on, this is AI. This is horrible.
Who's that? Who's that young man?
That is a robot. That is not a young man. Like, come on, that is not Jin. Who is that exactly? This, huh?
Who's that man? I don't know who
How-
that man is. Start to a man.
How can this news show do this? I just don't understand. How can they do this? Who approved this? Who thought of this? If you don't have the music video yet, use pictures or I don't know. The
What
news.
the hell?
Yes, these are the news, and it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy.
That's not okay. And they thought nobody was gonna notice.
I don't know. That can't be legal. That is also my question. Like, how is this legal? Because they are talking about Jin having like a new music video, and it's like, this is not the new music video. So this is misinformation. Why are they doing this? I just don't get it. Okay. And then Jin had, I believe this was in New York. He had like a special event in New York. And armies start screaming.
Oh.
So armies scream, Kim Seok Jin, I love you, Kim Seok Jin.
Oh.
And then Jin responds, hearing cheers like this after just playing games at home makes me feel like I've become someone special, like I'm a celebrity or something. And he's like, Jin,
Jin, you're worldwide handsome.
you're more than just a celebrity, like you're an artist, like a worldwide famous artist.
And also, you being famous for a minute.
Yeah,
In the
that's also.
years.
But he's just so grateful, you know?
He's so cute.
Yes. And then Jen also went to this place. Honestly, I don't know what this place is. I don't remember the name of it. And I don't
The
have
Mario
it
Kart
here.
World?
The Mario Bros. World.
Something like that. But yeah, I think it's fun, and I want to
That
go.
looks cute.
Universal
Universal
Studio in Osaka, Japan. Yes, so because the hashtags and everything, he was on Japan. He also performed on Say You Love Me for a Japanese TV show.
Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan.
CDTV. Yes. So that was fun. Jen also was at the Empire State Building. And
Coming
they
from Japan, he's now at the Empire State Building.
yes. And then the lights that you see there are the echo colors. So
Wow.
blue, yellow, and pink. Those are the echo
Wow,
colors.
that's so cute.
And he also had like a little look at this. He turns on the lights.
1,
So of course this is like the mini version. Like this is not the Empire State Building.
Oh.
But the actual Empire State Building was also had the lights. So
Wait, what? There's more than one Empire State Building?
no, look at this. This is like a little one.
Ah, okay, okay. You mean, okay. I was so confused. I was like, what is she talking about?
And yes, he gave a speech, but the recording was 360p. So as you can see here, very low quality. The live stream, like the video, was very low quality.
I see.
And it's just so funny. But it is fun because the Empire State Building official accounts, they were sharing these pictures.
Oh, I feel everybody thinks I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we have this picture shared by the official account of the Empire State Building. So it is fun. And I love the colors. And he also said that each color represents something. So it was very, very beautiful.
Bora,
Hmm?
you have the charger?
Oh, yeah.
Give me the charger. Thank you.
Okay, so next. So Jen was at the Jimmy Fallon show. I was so excited on Wednesday.
Amazing.
We loved it so much. Like, I was just so excited, and because I knew that it was going to be fun. And it was fun. Like,
But honestly, I did not expect it. What was happening?
I was not expecting Jen to interview Jimmy. Hilarious. I loved it. Jen and Jimmy also did like their regular skit. They always do this. So this is the skit that they did.
Jin, I can't believe it's been 6 months since I helped you previs your music video.
We got really close to the final, but
We're even wearing the same outfits we wore that day.
So the skit is basically like Jimmy was the one with the original ideas for Don't Say You Love Me. So he was like the girl in the music video. And I just can't.
remember it like it was yesterday.
So look, they basically recreate the
I wanna
entire
see
thing. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look at the way.
What are they doing?
I can't. I really can't.
I love the commitment though.
Yes.
I love the commitment. I'm sorry, but BTS started to do these type of sketches and quality sketches. SNL, get it together.
Please, I'm begging.
Please, SNL, please.
And because my predictions are always
Bleak.
wrong, I'm going to say
That they're never gonna
that
be there.
BTS is never going back to SNL. Okay, I'm just saying it.
And they're never gonna make a sketch.
They're not going to make a sketch at SNL. They are not going to make a sketch on SNL. Let's wait what happens. Okay. If Bad Bunny can get in sketches, I know BTS can. Yes, because Bad Bunny, even when he couldn't speak like English fluently as now, because I feel like now he's better. But every single time, like, I feel like BTS can do it. I feel like BTS can do it. Okay. So then this was the event. So this was the event in New York. So I confused it with the last one. I'm sorry. So it says, this was a weird one. And I want to have your opinion because maybe it's nothing. And I feel like sometimes I feel like things that are nothing, I'm like a little like, I don't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's the opposite. Like people are making a big deal out of something and I watch it and it's like, this is to me, this is not a big deal. So if this is not a big deal, it's totally fine. This is just something that I wanted to talk about. So on Jin's event in New York, there was an MC. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So this MC asked the question to the audience, who is your favorite BTS member? And this is the clip.
Ready? Who's your favorite BTS member?
So, of course, he asks everyone, who is your favorite BTS member? And everyone starts doing the fan chant. So, beautiful answer. But my question is, the thing that gives me like a little weird vibe is, why ask this? Like,
Yeah.
did he expect everyone to like, oh,
Say
like,
one name?
yes, like Jin, because this is Jin's event.
No.
It's just a weird thing to ask. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. And like I said, I've said things in the past and people were like, you're projecting, like this is too much, like you are crazy, like this is nothing or whatever. So if it's nothing, it's okay. You know, like I'm
Yeah.
not saying like I'm super
I'm just
offended.
saying, like, he asked that with maybe an intention behind, but the public had the right and correct reaction.
Yes, because I feel
And I'm
like
happy for that.
I feel like maybe I'm completely wrong. So once again, I'm sorry if I'm completely wrong. I feel like he said, because he didn't, even his tone was like, I don't know.
I was like, 1, 2, 1. Ready? Who's your favorite BTS member?
Like he expected like everyone to say Jin because this is a Jin event. And even if they said it, like that would be to me normal from the armies because this is a Jin event. It's just a weird thing to ask. Like I don't know. Like it doesn't. I don't feel comfortable.
It's just no. Okay, it can be seen as in many ways. I'm just saying that there's a lot of people that get into like BTS and they become these MCs and they start working with BTS, but they don't understand the vibe the fandom has. So they don't understand the vibe we have. So for us, saying something that is weird because for other fandoms, they would have been like, oh yeah. Like, especially with groups, everybody had their own favorites. So BTS, I feel, is a different group. The army, like the fans, we are a different fandom. Like, we just have not rules, but different types of respect.
And
to
also
the
like
artists.
yes, it's not like in many other group fandoms that you have your favorite and then you would support that one member. Like so everyone in this event, we all support Jen number one. And it's like they just don't understand how army is. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah.
I feel like he expected every single person to say Jin because this is a Jin event. And once again, this is not blame on armies. Actually, their response was genius, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, like it gave me
Yeah,
a
I think this is the right. This is what I feel. Somebody said, "Dude got his question from ChatGPT." Exactly, it's so generic, and people who have these jobs, they just go with BTS and they just say like whatever's gonna work with anybody else, but they don't know like or they don't understand that for us armies, we handle things or we do things. Some things we do them differently. We're different than other fandoms. So some people don't understand the army vibe. Some people just don't understand the army vibe.
Jojo said, I think it implies that the MC thinks BTS are competing amongst each other. This is what I got because if he's asking with that tone specifically, like he expected every single person to say army to see
I
Jin.
do have to say though, does he have any other proof that he's like has a bad vibe towards it? Because
No,
just this
I
clip
think-
doesn't give me that
I
vibe.
think in general he was fine.
Okay, because just this clip, I honestly don't think, you know.
Yeah, like he was vibing with armies,
But
and he was
definitely, I
talking.
can 100% tell, like from a mile away, that he's not an army. Like he doesn't know a single thing about armies. You know, he's
yeah.
just doing his job, and
Yes.
he did it very generically. Like
Yes, and honestly, when it comes to other groups, I would understand. But yeah, it was like I didn't receive it, like I don't know. So yeah, once again, if I'm exaggerating, it's okay. You know, I'm going to move on, you know. So let's move on.
oh, he's a baby army. He did apologize after this.
Oh,
That's
wait.
so interesting.
How did he apologize? Where? I want to see that. I want to see that. Now I want the full tea.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that event, armies once again started barking. And Jin
Period.
was so Jin was so confused.
All right, everyone. Okay.
He's like, hi.
Poor Jin. I mean, the first time that the BTS members react to the barking is like, what is happening? Wait,
They're like, what?
I kind of get it. And then they, okay.
That's so funny.
And then we have a Stitch talking about BTS.
I love this.
A lot of fans want to know, you know, you love classics like Elvis and old school kind of
No. I'm excited for the
I'm
movie.
sorry, but I am
I'm
the
sorry.
biggest fan of Lilo and Stitch.
I love, yes, we
so
know.
I just love
know.
it so much.
We know. But yeah, I don't know. I know that there are some problems with the movie, and I believe some of them are valid, really valid.
Oh, there's problems with the movie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but other criticism, I'm like, I really don't care about this. There's oh my goodness, stop it. Stop it. You're going to
I love it.
You're going to
I
scare
love
people.
Stitch. I'm sorry. I love Stitch.
The worst part is that you're doing the voice wrong. Like that's not exactly what he does. You're
no,
just
but when he eats, he does that noise.
oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the question.
They also want to know, do you like K-pop?
Yeah, Stitch, big K-pop fan. Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
So the first question is if he likes K-pop. So he likes K-pop. But his favorite group.
Everyone knows that. Laura, Stitch love BTS.
Period. Period.
Of course.
Period. Stitch Army confirmed. Stitch Army confirmed.
Yeah.
And look at the picture that they chose. Look at the picture. It's Yoongi with the little Stitch.
Oh, that's so cute.
And that picture is like 2014, right, guys? Because that is like Danger hair, like the hair from Danger. So this is like an old picture. Oh.
Bias. Who's your favorite?
J-Hope. Yeah.
Some dance moves.
And he even dances like J-Hope.
Yeah.
When he does the dance, he
It's so
dances like
funny.
J-Hope. So he's a hobby biased.
It's
Army.
confirmed.
Confirm Army J-Hope biased. Love that.
That's so
There we
cute.
go. Oh,
You have to see it.
And then it's just a clip of the movie. But yeah.
That's so funny. Imagine being that interviewer just talking to a chair. Because clearly this is like post edit, you know, like they are gonna edit it after, but she's like just having a full ass conversation with no one. I love it.
having to interview a chair. So yeah, Stitch Army confirmed. And then we have so 3 days ago, Butter.
Marcus is like, what do you mean it's edited? Edited?
Edited, yeah.
Edited.
I mean, Stitch is not a real
Don't
creature.
say that. Stitch is real. Stitch. Ohana means family.
So Butter turned 4 years old. Can you believe 4 years? I believe you became an army during Butter era, right?
Excuse you? During Dynamite.
Oh,
And
you're
my
Dynamite.
Yeah, I'm Dynamite. And my first comeback was Butter.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Your
My
first
first comeback was B.
Mm-hmm. Life goes on.
Never goes on. I became an army during that era. I think I became a baby army and B came out like literally right there. And I was like, oh, wow, this is so much content.
Mm-hmm.
And then Butter was the first full on comeback that I lived.
So you've been an army for like 5 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I just cannot believe it because I remember that I was an army way before you were an army. But the fact that you're
5 years?
Yes.
Means you're 1,000 years old. Yeah, but it's okay.
yeah, so 4 years since Butter. I just cannot believe it. And then we have okay, so this is what I read, the comment that I read at the beginning. So this is the top 50 global. These are the 50 most streamed songs globally. And some days ago, I believe yesterday, Don't Say You Love Me was number 4, which was already amazing. We were all celebrating like, oh my goodness, number 4, this is crazy. Today, it's number 2. It's rising. And this is why we can still rise to number 1, guys. Please, I'm begging you. Please. Stream. Stream Don't Say You Love Me. We can make it go to number 1. Because
Yeah, we're right there.
a lot of armies have this mindset of the strongest numbers are day 1. Because we're all streaming. And then we start like slowing down. It doesn't have to be like that. It's about longevity. Don't Say You Love Me is growing in streams. So especially now, look at this look at these numbers. 5,170. I can 5,177,000. I just can't read numbers today in English.
In any day, in any language.
So yeah, please stream. Even if you're extremely, can you still say please?
I'm sorry, no one understands the reference. It's okay.
Pleek is from
Glee.
Glee. Yeah.
We're stuttering.
Even if you're very busy, just as many times as
No,
you
there's
can.
no BC.
That's my point.
Listen
That's
to the
my
song.
point.
Okay?
Please, at least like what you can is going to help. If you think that no, I'm so busy, I'm not going to stream at all because I'm not going to help even a little bit. Yes, your 1, 2, 3 streams are going to help. Please stream now. Don't Say You Love Me. We're so close to number 1, and 2 is already like huge. We were celebrating when we were 4, and now it's 2. So yeah, please let's continue streaming. Okay, so let's start with Never Have I Ever BTS Army Edition. Are you ready?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so cute. I
know.
like it.
Have you seen the thumbnail?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see it though. Someday.
Someday. I don't believe you because you never watch my videos.
I do though.
You don't watch my videos. You don't watch my streams.
I don't even watch the streams I'm part of. I don't watch shit that I know.
You don't watch my thumbnails that I work so hard on.
come on. You made me choose your thumbnail. So I am done with your thumbnails. I watch most of them because you're always like, so listen to me. Which one you like? Number one or number two? And then the difference is like a fart. Like there's nothing of a difference. And I'm like,
Whatever.
Yeah, bye.
You just don't appreciate
No.
what I do.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so let's start with Never Have I Ever, number 1. Never have I ever gotten excited after listening to BTS in public.
Oh my goodness, all the time. And sometimes
Every single time.
Every single time I record, I send an audio.
You send videos and audios.
Videos and audios. The craziest song I've ever heard outside in the wild has been Coffee.
That is a crazy
on a
one.
trampoline park. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I have. What do I do now? I need to put a finger down.
I mean, these are 20 questions, so if you want
So fingers and toes, people. Start putting your dogs out and put them down.
your hands and toes.
Your dogs.
Okay, so next. Never have I ever learned a BTS choreography.
Kind of we have.
The question is, full choreography or just like the
Okay,
chorus?
full choreography. I know Boy With Love.
Same.
And Black Swan.
It was not the full choreography.
Oh. But you know a big part.
I know a big part
Because
of Black
just
Swan.
like the main part, I guess, I know Mic Drop, Butter, Dynamite, the one that we learned together.
Rambi, no. Dope.
Ampamang. What else? Well, all of them. All of those.
Do you know Butter?
Super Tuna. I know Butter. I got obsessed with that one video in the studio.
I just can't. Like, I love Butter, but that specific part when the chorus starts, I can't do that step. So I just gave up.
Oh, I know that but that's just Shugam.
The na 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 love to my me. That part, I can't do it. It's like a weird step thing with the left.
Oh, that's so easy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I know PTD as well.
It is so hard. PTD, I also know. So here's the thing. I know, but you don't want to see me try. Like, you don't want to see me dance. That is, that is my point.
No. It's so funny because she can be in the room that has absolutely nothing and she's still going to manage her way to trip on something. Like, it can be the emptiest room.
Yes, and I'm going to find something to, like,
trip. It's just
fall.
Like, yeah, it's just like Namjoon. Like, he'd just be hitting himself with stuff and it's like, how did you get all the way over there when there was no need? Tripping on air. Exactly. Exactly. And every time she starts dancing, I just sit there quietly to see what she's gonna hit.
Because you're just a hater. Because you're just a hater.
No, because you don't have another segment of your space in time.
I only took one dance class in my life and we danced Black Swan. And it was like in a theater and everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can give Black Swan some justice.
Yeah.
But it was not the full choreography. It was just like a section of the choreography, like 1 minute and 30 seconds or something like that.
But it was fun.
It was fun, yes. Marie Antoinette.
Mary
Antoinette.
Antoniette.
Thank you so much. Maria Antonieta in Spanish. Thank you so much. Funny story. I fractured my foot trying to do the Boy With Love choreo, the kick part. No!
What did you say when you went to the doctor? Did you say so? There's this group.
Yeah, because they usually have to ask. Like, what happened?
They're like, hey, what happened? How do you feel? And you're like, no, I was just trying to learn this choreography. Pull up the music video. No.
I've danced to Boy With Love. I've danced to Boy With Love.
Wait, she lied.
Wait, what?
Maria Antoinette says, I lied. Oh, to the doctor.
To the doctor. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I would have lied too.
I was saying that I've danced to Boy With Love 1,000 times.
I said I fell down the stairs.
And Boy With Love, I don't know, the kick part. How can you how? What happened?
It's a high kick.
It is a high kick, but it's still like pretty controlled. Like it's easy. I know.
No. Did you tell your mom? Because here's the thing. Somebody had to take you to the hospital, right?
Right. You're not
like,
driving. You're not driving with a
And
broken
then
foot.
boy with love in the background. It's like, what happened? I heard the word, I'm sorry. It's not funny. I hope you're okay. My foot landed sideways. Oh my goodness, that happens to you all the time.
Yeah.
That happens to you all the time.
And it's usually because I have an addiction to comfort.
Oh,
I have to be comfortable, guys. And I have to be comfortable. And that also includes wearing shoes that are very big and comfortable. Almost like slippers that are very big and comfortable. But those are not safe to walk your dog.
So Bora dog suffer the consequences.
He doesn't care about me or my comfortable shoes. So I've fallen with him like so many times, 2 times, and horrible.
Yeah. But it's crazy because once you become like a teenager adult, you stop falling. And then you start falling again when you become old. Like when you become like, not old, but like after your 40s, I heard people complain like, oh, I fell. And it's like, what do you mean you fell?
Yeah, it's like a old person thing.
Yeah, so Bora likes to wear these slippers but are way too big for her feet. And she walks the dog where there's only grass. So it doesn't make sense why she does that, but she fell once and then she continued to use the shoes.
And I fell again.
And then that was her wake up call.
In the same manner. I fell in the same manner, like the exact same way. But it was because of Bora dog and the shoes. So now I wear sneakers when I...
By the way, those shoes are mine. I bought for myself, and every time I go out shopping with her, I buy something and I say like, oh, I really need this. And she's like, I don't be wasting my money on dumb shit like that. I just buy BTS albums. I don't need none of that stuff. 3 days later, she appropriated my shoes.
Those are mine now.
Those are hers now. And what am I gonna do? She keeps falling in them like she's baptized with them. That's it. No. Stay safe out there for anybody that needs that wants to learn BTS choreography.
Yeah, especially one of the hard ones, like, or actually any choreography at this point. Any choreography. Okay, let's see the next one. Never have I ever looped a BTS song. I'm so sorry. Like, I know it's prohibited. I know we shouldn't do it.
I do it all the time.
I just can't control myself. Like, now I feel like I found a strategy. So I listen to it on, let's say, YouTube, and then I want to loop the song. But instead of that, I go to Spotify, I listen to the song, and then I just let it play like some other thing. And then I go back to YouTube and I play it there. So I go back and forth from different...
I did this with so many songs because you know me, and I just said it at the beginning of the live stream, whenever there's a new album, I obsess over one song and then I obsess over the next song and then I obsess over the next song until I'm done with the album. Usually when I'm done with the album, somebody else comes out with a new album. So I always have music to be listening to. So when I'm obsessed with the song,
You're going to loop.
I loop. Yeah.
Yeah, so now, like I said, I don't loop when I'm like purposefully streaming. But let's say that when I'm in the car, I don't have time to do all of that. So I'm sorry, like I'm going to loop. And also when I was a baby army, I didn't know about this. So I would just loop just one day like a million times.
Or, yeah, and also, and, oh. That was so embarrassing. I sounded like a pig. I'm kind of singing.
It's because you're
What
like.
was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's because I'm laying down. Like a
It's because
fat
you're laying.
Oh yeah, that you
Please stop.
Okay.
Please use the microphone correctly.
Oh.
Okay, so so
So I always obsess over like 3 different songs or 4 different songs, and one of those songs is gonna be a BTS song. So what I do is I just listen to 4 songs all the time, and then I get tired of those 4 songs, and I obsess over new other 4 songs.
I understand what you were trying
understand?
to say. Yes, I understand. So yeah, we both loop,
And that's okay.
It is okay as long as, please, like, try to switch.
No, but
from-
like do that on your free time of streaming.
Yes, mhm.
Not
Because-
while you're streaming, obviously.
Exactly,
Because
because
that's not gonna count.
when I'm on the car and sometimes I just want to loop, like I can't go to my phone and change, you know.
Mhm.
So I just have to loop if I want to listen to the song again. So yeah, but don't loop. Loop responsibly. Exactly.
Yes.
That's
It's like doing drugs.
no. I mean, listening to BTS music is like an amazing experience. Anyways, let's move on. Never have I ever switched my bias multiple times.
Oh, listen to me. I have never actually. My bias is my bias and period. I don't want I don't want nobody saying that my bias is their bias. No, ma'am. What I do is I change my bias record all the time.
Okay.
But my bias is my bias, and I have
But-
no.
Was that person your bias since
From
day,
the very beginning, I started listening to BTS only for that man.
since day one?
Since day one. Since day one.
We love that. I have changed my bias.
All the time?
Not all the time,
you
but
have.
like 2 times. Especially at the beginning, because at the beginning it was like 3 times that I changed my bias because I was discovering them and their personalities, and I don't know, trying to like see things from each of them that were like fun, and I don't know. I changed my bias at the beginning, okay? Okay, I did it.
Yes. Yes,
Mhm,
yes,
mhm.
yes.
It's true.
Honestly,
it's true.
my bias is my bias since the very beginning, since day one.
Okay.
My bias record have been all of them in different eras.
So technically, you would respond to this question, never have I ever. I have not.
Yeah, I say I have not. I have
I'm
never.
going to say I have because I have.
I have never. No, because the person that connected me to BTS is one,
mhm,
and that's it.
mhm,
To me, in my heart, that's it.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
I love the picture.
I know. When
That's
I
so
found them
sweet.
and they were fighting. I love it.
Would you say you're biased? Oh no, that's right. You can.
I can't.
No, you can.
It's going to.
No.
No.
Absolutely
Thank
no.
you, but no thank you.
Can I say my bias?
I mean, sure. You can say your bias.
My bias is Mr. Kim Namjoon.
Mm-hmm.
All my life since I started their fandom, he's just my means. I love that man so much, and I love the 7 of them, and they're great. Of course, they're my favorite. I love him. I love him. And my bias-
Everyone knew. Everyone knew. And
no,
because-
the liars.
No.
Because I saw everybody saying Jimin. Which
Now.
true, Jimin and me will be best friends forever. It's just that life hasn't put us together yet. But it will happen because it happened at the concert, if you guys remember.
I'm going to defend chat for 1 second because
no, ma'am.
it's true that now they're saying Jimin, but I remember that on other stream you
Yeah.
were talking about Namjoon, and
Because
people
of
were
the
like,
way I talk about him.
and because you're passionate about Namjoon, people on
Yeah.
chat were like, "Wait, Boris's bias is Namjoon," and they were right. They were right.
Girl, you say my mans. Yeah, it's like a joke. I've heard like a couple people say, that's my mans. Like with a Z at the end. That's how I say it. I thought it was funny. Yeah, I love Mr. Kim Namjoon, and I never refer to him as RM. I always say Mr. Kim Namjoon.
So while we're talking about this, I want to clarify something about my videos. When I say Suga, J-Hope, RMV, they're stage names on my
It's
video.
for research purposes.
It's for research purposes, and also I'm doing a video essay. I cannot say, oh yeah, like, you know, my guy Seokjin, and it's like, no, like that is not his stage name. I'm doing a video essay, so please in the comments, you guys
say-
need to stop. I understand
Yeah.
that I feel weird saying RM as well. Like I say Namjoon, but this is a video essay, you know. So
You're trying to be professional. You are trying to be a journalist.
my guy Seokjin.
It's wild. Well, I'm just gonna say how much I love Namjoon one more time. I love that man. I think that man is amazing. I think he's not only handsome, humongous, smart, and soft-hearted. He is also the love of my life, and we need to meet someday. I just love him so much. But let me tell you, my bias record has been literally all of them. Literally all of them. Am I lying?
It is true.
It's true. Like all of them. Like it's been. I think I even remember the order of it. I think it was first Namjoon. Then Namjoon is my bias period, my entire life. Then my first bias record was Jungkook, then Jimin, then Taeyeon, then Suga, then J-Hope, then Jin,
Okay. And then
Jungkook, Jimin, then Suga.
we love that. I love that for you.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Loop. Which member has been your latest bias breaker?
I don't want to say, but Jimin.
Jimin.
Yeah, Jimin.
But how? Jimin is not here.
Excuse you? Jimin is always in my heart. I do not understand what you're saying. Honestly, I love Jimin. And then I just love all of them. I'm trying to like make a it's literally number one Namjoon, number two BTS. And BTS I count again Namjoon. Like it's the 7 of them again.
We love that. We
Yeah.
love that.
Sometimes Namjoon is my bias, and Namjoon is also my bias record. Because sometimes he goes like through different like phases or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know which Namjoon like the most. This Namjoon or this other Namjoon or this other Namjoon, and it's just like competition of Namjoons. I love Mr. Kim Namjoon, president of the world. He is perfect, and I love him. I remember I used to watch his speech at the
UN.
UN all the time. I think I watched that speech every single day for months. I'm not even kidding. Like my obsession went that far. I love him. I think he's amazing. I think he's smart. He's humongous. He's strong.
You need to stop saying that.
He's handsome. He's clumsy, which I think is hilarious.
Period. But when I am clumsy,
You're a dub.
I am dumb.
I'm a dub.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's changed.
But Namjoon is yeah, you have to be better. But Namjoon is literally perfect. And when he came out with this, like literally his song "Come Back to Me" changed my entire existence, the chemistry of my brain, everything about it. I love his music. I love BTS music. I love when he dances. I love everything about him. He's my bias, and everybody else is my bias record. So I don't want to hear nothing about people saying that I don't like the 7 of them equally, because I do. Thank you.
We love that. Okay. So,
Wait, why is she saying the double standard versus? I don't understand.
yeah, what double standard?
What is the second standard?
Oh, with me and Namjoon, that I cannot be
Oh.
clumsy, but
Oh
he
yeah,
can.
100%. I am double standard. No, come on, Bora, get it together. The dude has it together.
Okay. Never have I ever made a friend listen to BTS without them knowing it's BTS.
Oh, all the time. I do this with absolutely every single person in my life.
I included this one because of you.
Yes, because my father listens to BTS. My really close friends listen to BTS, and they have zero clue that it's BTS. Zero clue. And I'm never gonna tell them because I need their stream, and that's how it's gonna stay.
I'm going to say I haven't actually.
Uh-huh.
When I recommend BTS, I feel like
You let them know.
yeah, because I don't know, every single time that I just recommended music in general, I don't know, I just show the song, but I don't know, I've never had that experience, but I think it's genius.
Yeah.
To make them listen to BTS and enjoy it without telling them that it's BTS.
Oh, you know what I do is that I play a song and I see that they like it, so I don't say anything and I play it and play and play it, and I'm like, you know, this is BTS, right? And they're like, what? That doesn't sound like K-pop at all. And I'm like, of course it doesn't sound like K-pop, because why would it sound like K-pop when Juice WRLD is also in the song? Like, this is a rap song or whatever song it is, you know, like this is a whatever song, or like the ballad sometimes. Oh my goodness, I had this friend that was a guy, and he was like,
now he's not a guy anymore.
he is currently a guy as well.
Okay.
It's just that I had this friend who's a guy.
Okay.
This is important information because he was like, I don't know what it is, but I really love this ballad, and it was a Winter Bear.
Okay. That's a deep cut. Like,
That's a deep one. And he was like, I really love it because I showed that song to him.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, but why are you surprised? It's an amazing song. And he's like, no, but like, I just don't listen to ballads, but this one moved my entire existence. And this is like a very guy that's very serious when it comes to music. He's like, rap, rock, that's it. Very
Okay.
basic. So he was like, I think this is the first and only ballad I've ever liked. And I'm like, period. And I'm like, BTS be doing that sometimes. And I never told him it was BTS, but I am planning to do so. Thank you.
I love that. But that is my experience as well, because the music that I listen to now, I feel like I listen to a lot more like pop music as well. But that happens to me a lot. Like, I didn't listen to jazz music, and then like thanks to BTS now I also listen to it. You know? And it's fun. Okay. A win is a win. Never have I ever confused the BTS members.
Oh my goodness, at the beginning.
Which members? Because this is crazy, because now looking back, it's like, how could I? They are not similar at all.
Here's the thing, and before people take it the wrong way, at the beginning, people need to understand that this was the first group, like Korean group, I have ever seen in my entire life. And
I would even say for me, these are like the first Asian celebrities
at all that I've met.
Yes.
So to me, I was very, and also like at the time, remember they did it. They were kind of like the same body shape. They kept changing their hair color, so it was hard to be like, oh, this is the redhead. This is the blonde. You know, it wasn't like that.
This is the red hair one.
Oh,
this is the blonde one.
Oh,
sorry,
my grammar. Apologize, my grammar, please. So I remember at the beginning, it was very hard for me to just recognize them, because sometimes I would recognize them after I noticed that I needed to pay attention more to the faces, because I would look to the haircut, the bodies, and of course they were gonna look the same because the haircuts were kind of similar, the bodies were kind of similar, the body shape, I mean. The body shape were kind of similar, and also they would change their haircut all the time. So I generally didn't know. So I confused them a lot at the beginning when I started being a fan.
Which members?
Except Namjoon. So I knew who Namjoon was, and I would recognize him in a heartbeat. J-Hope was always very clear to me. I always knew who J-Hope was. I would confuse Yoongi and Jimin.
Okay.
Then Taeyeon and Jungkook.
Okay.
And
That
then
is a popular one.
and Jing, I confuse him with everybody. Jing, I
I
confuse
remember that you confused
that
Jin
I
with-
will call everybody Jin. And you will be like, this is Jin, and this is Jin, and it's like, no. Okay, this is Jin. No. Okay, this is Jin. That at the seventh attempt was when I got it together.
Mhm. I also confused them.
I know it's weird, but it happened.
It's always weird because unless you say Jungkook and Taeyeon, which is like the most popular confusion, I think, for baby armies. My confusion at the beginning, very beginning, was J-Hope and Yoongi. I know
I
it's
never saw it.
I know. You told me this already. Like
The only person that I could tell was Namjoon and Hobi. Nobody else.
I could tell who Namjoon was. I could tell who Taeyeon was and Jimin. I never confused them with anyone else. I did confuse Jin and Jin and Jungkook a little bit, but not as much as Yoongi and J-Hope. I know it's weird, but I swear I did, like at the very beginning. Especially because you have to remember, I became an army during the Boy With Love era, and they both had like this rap part in Boy With Love. And I don't know, I just confused them both because they had like almost the same part. I don't know. Like
Crazy.
Yeah.
But once I learned their faces, I was like, what did I have in my brain to confuse them?
Yeah, now it's weird to look back
and say like, how?
Mm-hmm.
Because now to me, because I see other K-pop groups, and I think nowadays it's kind of like a trend choosing the members kind of like similar to each other or kind of like the same height, same kind of like pretty face or whatever. But now that I look at BTS, I can see how different the 7 of them are from each other, that I'm just like so surprised that I've mixed them at one point.
I feel like maybe this is a biased opinion, so I may change it. Do you feel like now they are more different
than before?
Because
yeah, this is what I said.
Yes.
Because you were gonna say something else?
Yes, because I feel like when they come back, when they reunite, I think it would be first of all they have to change their hair because now they're all probably going to be like
with short hair,
very short hair. But think of the comeback when they come back. I don't feel like people will confuse them as much as before because before they all had like the similar haircut and they were all almost the same height, the same like type of body shape and all of that. But now they're different, like they are very different from each other.
I think they are.
Especially I saw that during Butter. Since Butter, like actually let's look at the picture. Look at this. Here. They are. I feel like they
are completely separate, completely different men.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the hair.
I feel like since Butter, it's easier to differentiate them than back in 2017. No?
Yeah, 100%. I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm. They've grown into their faces. Yes, I feel like yes, they look so different now. I believe since 2021, November 2021. No, May 2021. Anyways.
I read a comment, I lost it now, but like I read a comment that said, and now we can tell them apart by the lips. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like that happens. I think it's part of being a baby army.
Yes. Okay, so never have I ever tried to get into K-pop after listening to BTS.
Yes. Guilty.
I have.
Guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I have. So what happened to me was that generally I didn't know anything about K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. I knew it existed, but like I didn't know anything about it. And when I was like, oh, like BTS is actually really cool and I really, really like it. Maybe this is my time to know so many other groups. So I learned about so many other groups and
till this day, I still listen to a couple of songs
Yes.
from
same.
other groups,
Mhm.
boy bands and girl bands, and like super old generations and like the recent ones. Not recent of as of today, but like as of when I became an army.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, with time, I did notice a big difference between BTS and other K-pop groups. So that's why I stuck with BTS and I didn't stuck with those groups. Nothing against them, but um, I think everybody makes their own choices, you know.
Mhm.
So that's what happened. Tell me.
So to me, at the very beginning, I definitely tried getting into K-pop, but with the same intensity that I became an army. Because I said I really love BTS, and all I had to do was give them like a real chance. So I'm going to give K-pop in general and so many other groups a real chance, and I really did. I really, really did. And with time, I realized that it was really like a hit or miss for a lot of these groups. And that is not my experience with BTS. My experience with BTS is never hit or miss, It's always like BTS. I like all of their songs.
Yeah.
Like it comes to a point where it's just, I really do stand BTS. The rest of them, maybe I'm a casual listener, not even of groups, but of songs, like I like this one song or I like this other one song. But yeah, it's like a completely different experience. Like with BTS, I realized that I like all of their discography. But with the other ones, I really tried at the beginning. Like I wanted to also like be a K-pop listener. I just couldn't. With time, I realized that, you know what?
Yeah.
This is not for me.
I do have to say that at the time, it wasn't a hit or miss for me. It was like the more I knew about the group, the more I disliked them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't know, like some groups are like they're cool vibes or whatever, but most of them were not for me.
Mm.
I was like, oh, like this is such a funny moment. Let me get more into their personalities, know
Oh,
more
yeah.
about them.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I actually don't like this. I don't vibe with this. This is not for me at all. And then, of course, there were groups that I hated the music straight up. Like, I hated the music. It was just like really, really loud. And it's just not for me. I know people love it sometimes, but it's just not for me at all. And I was like, oh no, I don't like this music at all. And I was like, oh, but at least they're nice. And then more clips and more clips kept coming on my For You page. And I was like, okay, I was giving it a chance. And even I laughed to somebody. I liked someone's, some of the TikToks or whatever. And then I was like, oh, like, I didn't like what they say here. And then again, I didn't like what they say here. I didn't like this attitude. I didn't like this intention. So I was like, no, I'm not going to stay with them. And even the groups that I did like their personalities, I would be like, okay, I like their personalities, but the music was like meh. So I was like, okay, so I just like him. I have a good opinion about him, but I'm not gonna stand. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for me that I don't stand anybody else that is not BTS in general. You know me. I don't have that fandom culture.
Mm-hmm.
I only have it thanks to BTS and for BTS, and that's it. But that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like with you it was like more casual also because you had TikTok. So if it appeared on your For You page, you would be like, oh, like I like this personality. I know about this group now. And then you start looking like more clips and stuff like that. For me, it was completely different because it didn't appear on my For You page because there was no For You page.
Oh,
I mean, in 2019, TikTok existed,
but you didn't have it.
I didn't have it.
Yeah.
So I would just be on YouTube and yeah, basically just on YouTube, like
Yeah.
looking at K-pop videos and stuff like that. And it would basically be revolved around the music. I knew there were funny videos out there, but for some reason, I didn't find them funny. Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's because you get the best clips on TikTok
Yeah.
because you sometimes would show those to me and I would be like, no, this is actually like a funny clip.
Yeah.
But I didn't see that on YouTube because there's these long videos and I'm just like, this group is not
Yeah,
funny.
no, but like that's the thing about TikTok. The more you get into it, the more clips you get.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
once I got those clips, like deep clips, I was like, I don't agree with this. And for me to say like, I don't like this.
But I'm curious, what did they say? Without saying like a big name. Can you maybe hint?
Yes,
want
I
to
can.
know.
I can hint, and I think people are gonna guess it.
Okay.
But I don't care. Like I stand BTS and that's it. So there were groups like male groups that would like fetishize in a way the fans, and it's like, oh, like I'm so in love with you or
Oh.
things like that. And I was like, ew, you're a 30-year-old man. You need to cut it out because these are 6-year-olds listening to you. So no, you know.
Mm.
Or for female groups, they would be like so mean, and maybe I'm too sensitive, I guess, but like I'm just when it comes to friendships with between women, I'm very soft in the sense that I'm like I like a good like girl, like a girl's girl.
A girl.
Some of those girls were not like that, and I understand why. I think the industry is how they like. I'm not gonna get like psychological, right? Like, the psychological behavior, but I do think that some of their behaviors were like mean, and it's a very mean industry, and it's very hard for some of them, and some of them don't react the way they should react, but they react in a harmful way to others. And also, I didn't like the whole weight thing, that they would say comments sometimes, or they would promote certain things that I don't agree with. And I was like, I don't like this, because the main thing about BTS that I needed at the time and then that helped me the most was the mental health part. That you're okay, that you need to love yourself, that you need to take care of yourself. So all of this environment was very toxic for a message like BTS had.
I
So
understand.
it didn't resonate with me, because
Mhm.
BTS was the one that resonated with me.
I totally get it.
Yeah. But some songs are good. Yes, 100%. Some songs are good. Are they talented?
Saying
Yes.
that every single K-pop song is bad, that would just be lying. And even crazier adjectives I could use. But yeah, like there are songs that I like. It's just that overall K-pop is just not for me.
Not for me at all.
But I do
think,
like some songs.
Yeah, and
here
I
and
think
there.
it's very, very toxic for males and for females in the industry. And they are toxic as well. It's not like they are suffering from it. It's also they are perpetrating it. So they are also very toxic, and that they are living their own lives, and that's okay. I don't know the reasons why they're behind their behaviors, but there are things that I don't like, I don't appreciate, and mostly like about me wanting. And sometimes it wouldn't be nothing at all like that. It would be that I love the personalities. It's just that the music is good at sometimes, and some other times it's just ass.
That happens to me sometimes. I'm like, this group has like good personalities. I just can't with their music sometimes. It's like I just can't listen to this. Like, I'm so sorry. Like I'm sure all of these people are very talented and very hardworking, and they are all nice people. I'm so sorry. Like,
the music is just not good.
I can't with the music. I can't with the music. So I just move on, you know? I just move on. Okay. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Never have I ever converted a friend into an army.
Never have I ever
converted a friend into an army.
No, I have not.
Actually, I would consider you
I think you converted
my
me.
friend, but I don't think I have. I feel like you at the very beginning, I told you about BTS, but you were not interested, just like me.
Yeah.
I was introduced to BTS by my friend in 2018, and I was just not interested. I was like, okay, like.
And also, when you became an army, we didn't live together. We didn't live in the same house. So, I think it was important for us to like get together and actually talk about it. And that's when I became an army.
I didn't succeed, but got them at least a little bit curious. So I think if that counts, then I would say I have, because I got you a little bit curious about BTS. You know, I didn't convert you. Like, you had to find them by yourself and like watch the videos by yourself. But at least you knew a lot of things about BTS because of me at the very beginning.
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
You knew more than a regular person. Okay, next. Never have I ever. Look at this. Never have I ever owned unofficial BTS merch. Can you look at this? Can you look at this man? Look at this man. What is this?
What the heck is that? What the heck?
Look at
Take that off the screen now. What happened to Ming?
Look at the skirt with
Justice
jeans
for
face.
man. No.
Look at the skirt.
No.
I can't.
They did him so wrong. What is that t-shirt of Jin?
I don't know. It's
They did him
not a
so
t-shirt. It's a
wrong.
skirt.
It's even uglier. Why there's two sets of hands?
Because that's a skirt. You don't see it?
I don't see it.
Look. The black thing on top is the shirt.
Uh-huh.
And then the arms.
Why there's 4 arms?
There's 2.
And what are those pink stuff?
It's Jin's hoodie.
Oh my goodness, that's so trippy. I was like so confused. Are those hangers?
Yes.
Those are actually pretty cool. I don't have them.
You would have those? That is hilarious.
No, look, it has their faces and it looks like they're wearing your clothes.
I know.
That's so cool.
You could put BTS on a dress or something.
Yeah. I think they would look fabulous. That man is criminal.
Yeah, I know.
Jail to all of them.
I would say I have on unofficial BTS merch.
Oh, 1000%. Here's the thing, people. We went to, remember we had a trip to New York?
Yes.
New York City, and we went to
Koreatown.
And
we went to Koreatown just because of me. Because my parents were like, we're not going to Koreatown. There are so many other places here in
New York City.
In New York City.
A tourist place, first time here, and you guys gonna go to Koreatown.
I said, there's no way. I have to go to Koreatown to see if there's any BTS things, BTS merch, BTS something. And I want to go. So we went.
I remember I was in my emo era at that time. Hear me out. I had a t-shirt of the Ouija, and I had my red hair. Ouija.
Ouija board.
Ouija board.
Okay, because out of nowhere you said that, and I'm like, what is that? What were you trying to say? Okay, I understand.
Okay, I missed the word board. Ouija board.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my red hair, and I was like super, super darks. Buying all my merch from BTS. We had like so many photos that were like at the back. It was like to from. Like for the present, that to this person from me.
Oh, those are like photo cards, but unofficial photo cards. And we still have so many of them.
Yeah, no, but they are not meant to be photo cards. They are meant to be present label type thing.
I feel like they were meant to be photo cards. They just put that at the back. I don't know.
But they put it at the back.
They did.
What are you trying to say? And also, of course, our father made some T-shirts for you for your birthday. That he made. Like he sent somebody to, instead of buying the merch, the original merch, he made them. He went to a designer and they made like the T-shirts. It was very sweet. But yes, we have had unofficial.
Also, our dad got me small figurines of BTS, but these are of course unofficial. So kind of like Funko Pops, but unofficial. And
Like tiny.
tiny, like small ones. And these were BTS mic drop. BTS. Oh, mic drop Tiny Tan. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
It was for your birthday, right?
No, the small figurines, no. The T-shirts were for my birthday, but
No, but there was something on a cake or a muffin. How was it?
No,
The cupcakes were their faces, right?
no, you never got me cupcakes of BTS.
I never did.
We got you
Our mom.
cupcakes of another thing, but it was not for me.
But you had them too.
No,
Man, let me pull out the fucking picture.
we had.
I know who, but that was my birthday.
Listen to me. I had a cake with the design of Map of the Soul 7 The Journey, the Japanese album, because I liked the logo with the flowers.
So there was a cake.
But there was one big cake. There were no cupcakes.
But what did I say? Was it the cake? Was it the cupcakes?
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
It was the cake. It was the cake
You
with
just want to slander my name in front of everybody.
so specific. Yes, because I liked the Map of the Soul 7, The Journey album cover.
The thing about our family is that if we like something, my family goes all out.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The only thing my sister gets for Christmas, her birthday, that's basically it because she gets gets only those presents. Everything that she gets from our parents is BTS related. So,
And I mean, I'm not complaining.
No, period.
I'm not complaining. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever cried over a BTS song.
Oh, all the time. Sometimes I'll be crying over the most stupidest. I've cried over Super Tuna. I've cried over
Have you for real?
I've cried over stupid songs. Yes.
I think I had cried over like Ampangman or something. It was so.
Yeah.
It's just because BTS, like, they are such good performers. So it's like they're such good performers. So of course,
I think I cried for the Grammy presentation. I think it was Butter.
okay.
So I cried over Butter because I rewatched it after they lose. And I was like, they were so good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, any sentimental song?
Ooh, I cried over Yet to Come. I cried over, oh my God, all of them. All of the sad songs, The Truth Untold. I would be crying and then pull out the song and be like, let me listen to the song and use the tears that I'm using right now to cry to this song. I cry for Take Two, Feel Now, Magic Shop. I cry for Home. Home is a very happy song, but I tear up in the concert when they sang it because it's my favorite song in the world. Top 15.
Top 15.
How about you?
I don't remember exactly which songs, but for some reason I have in my mind Anpanman because it was just
crazy.
like it was crazy. Like I just liked their performance. I believe it was Mama 2018. And I don't know, like they're just so good. And the other one, which is also a weird one, because I remember the weird ones. I don't remember the obvious ones. I feel like Come Back to Me. Come Back to Me was one.
I have cried a sea of tears to come back to me. That's
We love
everything
that.
I'm going to say.
A very weird one was a School Love Affair, intro A School Love Affair, I believe it's called. It's the intro to A School Love Affair, and it's Yoongi, Namjoon, and J-Hope. And it's like a weird song, but it's the first time that I listened to it. Is this such a weird thing? I was at class. It was like a computer class. And I would just not pay attention and just watch my phone. And I was listening to that song. And I was just so emotional because it was like, this song is so cool. And I think I even told you, I sent you a message of how moved I was. Even though it's not like a moving song at all. It's like a fun song. They're just rapping.
Which song?
The Most Beautiful Moment in no, I'm sorry. A School of Affair. I actually have it here on my the Forgotten BTS songs. BTS
I
Iceberg.
remember.
No, but I want to show you the little clip.
Show me.
So, it's one of the songs that I included here. Here, look. The songs with least streams on streaming platforms. So, do you recognize this song? That song. I know it's a weird song to listen to cry to, but I did. I did. Yeah.
No, you're getting a ad for your own video.
Whatever. When it comes to the most sentimental songs, I would say Come Back to Me.
Come Back to Me broke my soul, yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever hidden the fact that I'm ARMY.
I have. And I do have something to say about this.
Explanation.
I have a friend that he just thinks it's so hilarious to tell people that I'm an ARMY. he doesn't have a problem with the fact that I'm an ARMY, but whenever other people talk shit about BTS or about K-pop, I sometimes don't say anything. And let me explain why. Sometimes being an ARMY in social places feels kind of dangerous.
Okay.
I feel kind of like I don't want to say anything because these people are really truly mean. And I don't want to say anything. And I love BTS, and I hold in my bag, I hold little mang in my keychain, and I love it. And the people who know BTS recognize it, and I love that interaction. But I hate saying, I just don't say I'm an ARMY whenever I don't feel safe. And I told this friend, don't say the fact that I'm an ARMY because I choose who I share that with. Because some people take it to be mean to you and take it to bully you. And I am not gonna allow the slander of BTS because generally whenever people act xenophobically towards BTS, it's harmful, like it's hurtful, like it hurts. So I never hang out with those people anymore, but I need to know how they feel for me to decide if I'm gonna keep a friendship or no. All of my friends know that I love BTS, and either they don't care or they think it's pretty cool. You get me?
Yes.
And I think that's why I like this chat, because I get to talk about my love, craziness about BTS without feeling scared. Because sometimes, especially with the people I have to hang out with, sometimes for work, sometimes for the social groups or whatever, sometimes it's not my choice who I'm hanging out with. And sometimes that people is like the general public, and they're very xenophobic, and they're very, like they're very ignorant in a lot of things, and they can be very hurtful. So I do hide the fact sometimes that I'm an ARMY because I don't want to go through it. I just know what I need to know, and I don't want to have a bad time with something that I love so much as my love for BTS. You get me? So no, it's my choice. It's my choice when I say it.
Yeah, because I've noticed that in my case, I never hidden the fact that I'm an ARMY, but I never bring it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with certain people, I feel like it's none of your business sometimes. And similar things would happen to me. Like, for example, this one friend knows that I'm an ARMY, but this friend just tries to like discuss about BTS, and he's like, I don't want to do that. Like, you don't get to do that,
Yeah.
Like, I like BTS, and if you don't like them, I genuinely don't care. Why would I listen to you?
Exactly.
Why do you want to start a conversation? Why do you want to start arguing? That is just ridiculous. It's weird people who just want to
Who are just mean people.
Yes.
I don't know. I just do it whenever I feel.
Yeah, especially when maybe they are not your friends, but they are friends of your friends. So you're just not.
Yeah, and also sometimes for work, I do go to meetings, or for the work of my friends, I go to their meetings, and sometimes it's these people that are just like the general public generally, like,
Yes, they're very ignorant.
between people in the internet, they know like the fandom culture, and they understand, and they know these what's it called, like these politically correct opinions, in the sense that they try to not be xenophobic, they try to not be discriminatory towards anybody. But let me tell you, people outside of the internet, people are not like that. People don't take care of the words they say. People are they can get canceled in a minute.
Yes.
In the internet, but in real life, they just say whatever they want. And I've heard really nasty stuff, and I'm like, I just don't want to be part of that.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
true.
stay silent with the fact that I love BTS and leave, unless they say something really outrageous. And what I do say is that they're just straight up racist, because I am a woman of color, so I'm gonna defend any person of color. Just saying, like, I'm like, God damn, that is a straight up racism. And some people are proud of being racist, and it's crazy like that. Because they don't understand.
You just cannot do anything about that because you
Yeah.
work with them. Like,
I work with, like, I am forced sometimes to spend time with them, because I have said in my field, in my career, I do have to share with a lot of different people. And sometimes I just have to smile and nod and kind of like let it alone. But I do say, oh, that's straight up racism, and I don't agree with that. Or I just remove myself from that conversation, because why would I be there? Like, ew, no. I don't want to be with ignorant, nasty people. No, goodbye.
Period.
That's me. No, but I do
agree.
remember saying to this friend, don't be telling people that I'm an army. I get to choose who gets to know. Because it's not you. They're not going to tag you. They're going to tag me. And I get to choose. I get to choose who I want to talk about this. And sometimes our people are just not smart enough to hold a conversation properly without attacking, without insulting. So I just choose not to. And I think it's the best.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why are you telling them all my business?
No, why are you telling me my business for? That of course this person sees it as, oh, like that's so normal to stand a K-pop group nowadays. So they're like, oh, like whatever, I understand, but still it's like you don't understand because you're not in that position, you know. And I think only some armies know how crazy people can be outside.
Yes.
Outside, yeah.
Okay.
Period. Next.
Next. So we have, never have I ever approached a person with BTS merch. I have.
Oh, I have all the time.
But what is, like, which occasions? Like, random people? Because I remember that one time I was at the mall and I saw like a woman and she was wearing the hoodie, the Jimin hoodie, the purple one. And I immediately said, you're an army. Like, I'm also army. Out of nowhere. And we were just walking like in a busy mall. Like there were so many people there, but I had to stop and say, you're an army.
And that person said like, oh yeah.
Yes.
And they kept walking.
Yes. And we kept walking because there's were like a lot of people walking. This was like a busy mall. So.
And I love it because something that used to happen a lot and it keeps happening. Well, no, forget it. I'm not going to say it. But yeah, I remember usually in college, there's a lot of like fans. So you can see in their t-shirts and the name of the bands. Fans of anything, I mean. Like, so you just get your people and you just look at them and it's like, I see you. And they see you, that you have the same. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you have Shuki, I have Mang. And then look, oh wow. And then that's it. And it's such a cool interaction sometimes. I love it.
In university especially, so many people with the BT21 keychains. It's just crazy. Like I've seen a lot of those. BT21 supremacy, just saying.
Yes.
Just saying. Never have I ever drawn fan art of BTS. And I included, look at the picture.
Oh no. I am going to say I have. And I think this is a surprise for you. Did you know?
I think it's not a surprise for me because sometimes I see that you
doodle.
Yeah, do like doodles and stuff like that. So,
because here's the thing, out of Bora and Bora's sister, Bora is the artistic one. She is so good at drawing. I've said it. Oh, you show your drawings.
I've shown my drawings.
I think they're really good.
I think they are okay.
I think they're really good, and especially at the age you did them. Because when you were like a kid,
it's just that I feel like I like drawing, but I don't know anything about lighting and shadows and stuff like that.
You just improvise.
Yes, I just improvise.
Well, I think they're really cool. For me, I'm not a real picture type of drawer. I am more of doodles. I love cartoons. I love things like that. My drawings are not perfect, but I do have some. And definitely I've been so busy that I don't think I doodle anymore. But
I remember during the pandemic when you...
Oh, goodness, yes.
You had nothing to do. Well, you had things to do.
I had a couple things to do.
You had a couple things to do, but when you had a lot of free time, you would doodle all the time. You would doodle on the walls.
I did. I actually...
With a pencil.
With a pencil.
Like you were like 3 years old. You would draw in your wall. Like it was crazy.
Oh, since I was a 3-year-old, I would draw always in the walls. And when I was...
well, a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say when because they're gonna do the math because it's a pandemic. So during the pandemic, I would draw in the wall, and I draw these two skeletons, and one was an angel, and the other one was
I
a
remember.
devil.
I remember.
And after we moved from that place, my dad kept painting and painting over my drawing, and it would just not go away. He kept painting over the with white paint, and it would just not go away. I thought it was a really cool one. I was during my emo phase, so and I thought it was a really cool drawing. I really liked it.
And what did you draw about BTS?
BTS, I drew a doodle of Namjoon, but not these doodles of them as cartoons.
I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it was the silhouette of his clothes and his face, and he had a hat with his hand up with a mic. It was the silhouette of that. It wasn't like his face. It didn't have eyes. It didn't have mouth. None of that because I'm not good at that. But yeah.
Yeah, I have drawn the BTS faces, and I have drawn BT21 and Tiny Tan and album covers and stuff like that. So I have drawn a lot of that. Stephanie, thank you so much. I was actually the one who was approached by Army at a rave last year.
Period.
My friend made a totem using a clip of dynamite, and a girl ran to me and said, "Oh my God, are you Army?" I love that. I love that. And you know what? That is like, I am that Army. I don't know why, but I don't care about anyone else. I just approach the person.
Yep.
I see someone with a BTS keychain, a BT21 keychain, some kind of merch, a t-shirt with a logo or an album cover or something. Immediately I go to them. Like, I'm not like an extrovert person. I am an introvert person.
You're super introvert.
I'm super introverted, and I'm even like a little shy. So this is the only moments. These are the only moments when I'm not. I immediately
Because
like,
you guys are already connected by something.
yes. I immediately go to like. Also in New York, we went to the Line Friends store. Do you remember?
Of course. It was awesome.
And we bought a couple of BT21 things, and we were like walking at Times Square, and I believe someone was selling something, and she told us like, you guys are Army, because I recognize the plushies.
Oh.
Remember?
I remember. It has happened to me so many times.
Yes, it has happened to me as well so many times. So yeah, we love that. Okay. Never have I ever seen a BTS member in my dreams.
I have.
Who?
Not like an interaction, but before the concert, I would dream about the concert.
Dream about the concert?
You've never dreamed about that concert?
No. You know what? I don't have dreams.
Oh.
Which is so weird. Like, I feel like I have dreams like twice
Why
a
are you
year.
so weird, man? Why can't you just be a normal person?
I wish I could dream. I wish I could have dreams. Or sometimes I have dreams. I dream, and then I wake up and I forget everything. What does that mean? Why can I not dream?
What? Means you're dumb.
I dream like twice a year that I can remember.
That's crazy. I dream all the time.
And I feel like I have never dreamt with BTS. I'd never. And it's so like, I want to.
I have.
I don't have dreams.
I do have to say, I never had those crazy dreams of like, hi. I never had these crazy dreams of like, hi, my name is this. This is nice to meet you. Like me meeting BTS. But in my dreams for the concert, I would actually dream that I was first row, like the first one there. You know?
Yeah. So you dream that
about looking at them so close.
I mean, for Yoongi's concert, we were pretty close. Like, I felt at times that his face is so close to my face. Like, this is so weird.
Yeah. I how many rows do you think? Like 10?
15?
I think I kind of like. No, that was for the other one. Wasn't it like 10 maybe?
Yeah. I'm saying like 15.
I don't remember. In my mind, maybe it was closer than what it actually was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like he was so close. Yes, but what? But they are so bizarre. Yes, when I dream, I never dream of normal things. I have nightmares that I can remember, or I have weird things that I dream. But I've never dreamt with BTS, so I'm going to say I have never. I have never.
I have.
You have. Never have I ever traveled to see BTS in concert.
We have.
We are from Peru, so we have traveled every single time.
Yeah, for the both times.
For
we
both
went,
times, yes, we have.
traveled to Las Vegas and then
Oakland.
California.
Oakland. Mhm. So
Oakland.
for everyone who is saying no, I know you will one day.
Yeah.
Never have I ever gotten a BTS inspired tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
You have.
Map
You
of the
have.
Soul.
No,
No, it's not Map of the Soul.
love yourself.
It's Love Yourself.
Yeah, you have love yourself answer.
What do you say Map of the Soul?
I got confused.
It's Love Yourself.
I can't get confused now.
No, you cannot.
I don't have, unfortunately. I want to get more tattoos, but I don't. I don't know.
I am for sure, and this is a huge spoiler for everybody. I am gonna for sure get a tattoo of "Come Back to Me," for sure,
I love that because yes,
for sure. That's my
Yes.
song. That's my jam right there.
that is your song.
That is my song.
I have so many ideas for BTS tattoos that I want to have, but I don't know. Like I never get to have them. But I'm planning, and I will have them.
Yeah,
I will get them.
I love tattoos. They are awesome.
I also love tattoos. It's just that for some reason I just never go out of my way to the place and then
I go out of my way. Honestly, I just have saved a bunch of tattoos that I wanna get, and then randomly when my friends would say like, "You wanna get a tattoo? Ah, let's get a tattoo. Let's get a tattoo." We go that same day with no planning at all, and then on my way there, I would look, what tattoo am I gonna make?
I need more friends like that because I don't have any friends who are like, "Oh my god, let's go get a tattoo." No,
I can take you when we go.
please,
Because the same thing for piercings. They're like, "Oh my god, let's get a piercing." Okay, let's
yeah,
go.
I need like that motivation. Like, oh my god, let's do this. Like, you know,
Let's do it, but let's do it now.
Mhm. Yes,
Not
it has-
tomorrow.
It has to be now or
Not
never.
next week. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, because that's a lie. That's not gonna
Yes,
happen.
because planning, like,
It's stupid.
we've planned with some of our friends for years, and we never got those tattoos.
No.
we even draw.
And that's bullshit. That's bullshit, literally, because with my friend that I met a friend in college for 4 months, and she's like, "You wanna get a tattoo?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And we went to get a tattoo, and I got 2 tattoos, a one very very small with her, and another one kind of big. Yeah,
Yeah, it has to be like that.
4 months of friendship, and today we're like 2 years, 3 years. But like we got a tattoo together for 4 months. But also, is a mindset I have about tattoos, and I think tattoos are kind of like represent the time of the time of my life I'm living at the time.
Mhm.
So anytime I see the tattoo, I'm like, oh, I remember that time when I went to get it. Because if you think of the tattoo, oh, like it's gonna stay in my body my entire life, and you overthink it,
No.
and you overthink it, like then you should plan it out.
I never have.
I never overthink.
I never overthink it as well. Like I don't have that opinion. Like, oh my god, like it's going to be on me for the rest of my life. It's like it's not a factor in my mind. You know.
Yeah. No, to me, it's just live the moment. Because what's gonna happen? You're gonna get wrinkled. That's okay.
And
Life
honest-
moves on.
No, and also I feel like all people with tattoos, they look cool.
Yeah, and also
So I
it's like-
disagree with, oh my god, what's going to happen when you're old? You're going to look badass. That's what's going to happen.
Exactly. I'm gonna get that tattoo inside my lip.
I feel like that is ridiculous because I like my tattoos. I like tattoos to like show them off, and nobody's
I disagree.
That is you. I like tattoos to show them off. Like I want them to be visible. In the lip, no one is going to see them.
But I don't do tattoos for anybody. I
I
look at
know.
myself enough for me to like that tattoo. And also, it would be amazing to just go out and just be like, "Hey, look at my look," and show my look. I think it would be cool. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm for sure gonna do it. And also, like, this is of course for people who are not scared of the pain because tattoos are painful. Like, they're not extremely painful, but they are painful, especially according to where you put them. I remember the one that I have for Love Yourself. I have it very close to my. It's in my chest.
Heart.
It's not on my chest, like my shoulder. What's that? The collarbone. It's under the collarbone. So I see it all the time, and it's very, very visible. But not when I go to work because I can just put on a t-shirt and you don't see it. But like any other t-shirt, like you can see it, and that was so painful. It was so painful, and it's so hilarious that it was a Love Yourself one, and I was causing pain to myself. But I love the irony of it.
But it was worth it.
It was worth it. Somebody asked how painful. It honestly depends on your pain tolerance. If you have a low pain tolerance, anywhere's gonna hurt because they hurt. It's the truth. You feel them. Something's happening to your skin.
Oops. I have one tattoo and it didn't hurt at all.
No, but
Well,
you felt the needle.
I felt it. I felt the needle, but it didn't hurt. Like, oh my god, like it stopped. Like, I was like, okay, but also it was a small tattoo, so I don't know. Also,
Marcos wants to get a tattoo of your logo.
You need to stop. Please don't. Because
Please do it.
Please don't, because that logo is like a random logo that like easy to make from Canva. Like
You're saying it's not a special logo.
it's not a special.
So what I'm
logo.
hearing is that Bora is gonna make a special tattoo for Marcos.
No,
so he can get it tattooed.
No, I can't. I can't.
That's too much responsibility. I've seen like some artists say like I don't know what to write because they say like, oh, write something for me to tattoo it, and they're like, oh shit, like I feel so too much responsibility.
Yes, I've seen that.
You say, Bora, you should let us pick your next tattoo.
I already have so many ideas and sketches and stuff like that. It's just that I don't go out and have them. I have to just do it.
Okay, I'll wait for the special logo to get a tattoo. Here, Marcos.
Oh my goodness.
Espera sentado porque eso no va a pasar.
This is completely unrelated to BTS, but I have to say it. I suffer from migraines, and there is one specific piercing that supposedly it doesn't give you migraines. Like it prevents your migraines.
I think that's fake.
Okay, I
thought it was fake.
I investigated so much because I'm just so done with it. Like
With your migraines?
They're just never going to go away because this is like a family thing. Like my dad has it, and I'm pretty sure that one of my grandparents has it as well from my dad's side. Like it's going to continue, you know?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to do some research about this one piercing because I'm done with it. And it turns out that I feel like it works for, I would say, from the videos I've seen and the experiences that I've seen online, it works like 80% of the time.
Oh.
But from those 80% of people who it worked for them, I would say like 50% of them
completely disappear.
After 2 years, it stops. Because I feel like what prevents your migraine is the healing process. And the healing process is like 2 years. So after 2 years, supposedly, like you're healed, so your migraines come back.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking that for some people say, I don't care. Like I would do the piercing so I can have 2 years of free migraines.
Oh, yeah.
No migraines. And then I let it close, like the little hole, like I will let it like
and
close.
then do it again.
And then do it again. And it works for some people. But I don't know. Also, they say that it's so painful. So now I'm unsure. Is it worth it? I don't know. Because it's really painful.
I think you just do it because you would look badass.
No, it's like it's one of the most painful piercings you can get.
The one here inside?
It's not where you think. It's like a weird place in the ear.
Oh,
It's
bueno.
yes.
Bueno.
Specifically for
I do
migraines.
have one tiny piercing in the. I don't know the name of this.
Yes.
I don't even know the name in Spanish.
Date piercing, that is what you get for the migraines. That is what you get for the migraines.
I don't know.
So yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Yes.
Never have I ever fallen for misinformation about BTS. And
All the time.
every
I think I
single time.
told you. I think I told you. Is it true that these two are brothers? You're like, absolutely not. Ow.
I feel like especially on TikTok, it's so easy to share misinformation, and like so many people are like, yes, this happened, and it's like, no, that
it
is
did not.
completely wrong. Now I've fallen victim of this. Like even in my videos, I believe like there's like 2 or 3 small pieces of misinformation, nothing too big, but it still is like misinformation, you know.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens, and sometimes it's just so repeated and repeated. So yeah, I have fallen. I have fallen for misinformation about BTS. I have.
That's okay.
Yeah. For example, this video, Namjoon supposedly said, "If you don't study properly, I'll shave your eyebrows off." This is a pretty popular quote, quote unquote quote by Namjoon, but it's not. He didn't say that. There's
He never said that.
so many mistranslations out there. It's crazy. So many mistranslations.
Yeah, and for the people that say never or no, it has never happened to me, you guys are lying. Or you guys don't know that you've been lied to.
I mean, maybe some people are
People
like,
say he didn't.
some people maybe are extra careful with their information, but still, like, I'm extra careful, and I still like so many misconceptions. So yeah, stop it.
Sorry.
Never have I ever started reading a BTS theory, gotten confused, gotten frustrated, and then give up.
Okay.
I put giving up instead of giving up.
theories. I give up.
You know what? I've tried here. I'm so embarrassed. It's not giving up. It's given up. But anyways, I still don't understand this storyline. I'm so sorry. Like, I watch videos, read theories, and I just do exactly what it says here. I start reading a theory, I get confused, I get frustrated, and then I give up. I give up because it's like it's so much. I just don't get it, and it's like it's so complicated, and I can't do it. I really try. I watch hours and hours of videos, and I just can't, because I would love to make a video about that. It's just that I genuinely can't.
Can understand
I
it.
can't understand. I can't follow up, and I just can't.
Me neither, honestly.
Yes. Okay. Never have I ever stayed up late watching BTS videos.
Oh my goodness. All the time. When I was a baby army, I was yeah, just like that picture. I would stay up hours and hours and hours and just watch BTS videos.
I am a little embarrassed because the last time that I did this was literally yesterday.
Oh wow.
I said I'm going to finish my editing on my video, and I just got distracted and I started watching BTS. It was because it's all Jin's fault.
Yeah.
Because he went to Jimmy Fallon, and I was like, I'm going to watch the interview for the 5th time. So I'm going to watch it. And then I started watching like other Jimmy Fallon interviews, and then I started watching other interviews in general. And then I got so distracted. So I was up late with just watching BTS videos. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, so
It's
yeah.
also, I remember I had my little era for Run BTS, and I would watch Run BTS from sunrise to sunset. It was awesome.
Do you look like that
Her.
picture?
Her for sure, 1000%. I think she even looks better.
Yeah, I look crazier.
And it's crazy. I'm so sorry, but it's crazy when you try to hold your laugh and you're like, like by yourself.
Yes,
It's crazy because if you laugh for real and you wake up somebody up, it's gonna be like, what is this crazy person doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
drag queen Katya. That's not Katya. That's Sarah Paulson.
Who's that drag queen? Yeah,
You know Katya
I think so.
with Trixie.
Yeah.
Okay, she kind of looks like Katya, but no, that's Sarah Paulson. Okay, the last one. Never have I ever learned Korean to understand BTS.
Goodbye. I tried.
I also tried. I know about 100 words. I'm just saying, you know.
No, people, I tried because I would watch Korean shows the entire day and just like getting the tone and everything. And I think we even started saying like sentences here and there. I remember telling you,
Mhm,
I'm
mhm.
hungry, hello, thank you so much. All of those sentences in Korean.
Mhm.
About books, somebody said.
No, kind of same.
Hajima.
I downloaded like guides and yeah,
I still have videos saved.
I have like an entire playlist on YouTube about Korean lessons, and I have an entire like folder for Korean lessons on Pinterest. So I really try.
We have big plans for chapter 2.
Chapter 2 is over. It's no, well, if they continue with chapter 2, we will see what
I
they
don't
do.
think so.
We'll see what they do because
We'll see.
Yoongi say, let's say each chapter is 10 years. So I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe chapter 2 is only 3 years. Maybe chapter 2 is 10 years. Who knows what they're going to do next? But yeah,
But I'm excited to know.
the solo era is basically over. It is over. It's basically over. BTS is basically reunited at this point. And I have not learned fluent Korean.
No, you have not learned Korean, period.
I've learned about 100 words.
No.
I keep saying more and more. 1,000.
Yeah, because last live stream you said 50 words.
No, I said 100, and then you said no, that's impossible.
That's
and
impossible.
I said okay, I accept that 50, but I stand by what I said
No,
first,
no.
which is 100 words.
No.
I know 100 words. I know them.
No, you don't.
I do. I do.
I've never been so sure.
That is still good. Thank you. Actually, I know. I would say that I have studied 100 words. Now, do I remember all of them?
No, you don't.
Probably not.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
But if I go back to my notes real quick, I would be like, I remember this. I would.
But that's not how it works, though. That is not how it works. Knowing a language, it's like I read a word, and it's like, oh, I know the word.
Whatever.
No.
You're just jealous because I know 100 words.
No, because you know what you would do? You would say like, I know this word, but I forgot what it means. And I'm like, get the fuck out of my face.
If I cheat, I will win. Exactly.
If what?
If I cheat, I will win.
Share me too. Everybody.
Yeah, so that is all I have for today. Never have I ever BTS edition.
I loved it.
Thank you.
Finally.
It was fun. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Finally.
What do you mean finally?
Did you?
The Jin method. Cheating is victory. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
안녕하세요.
So now it's time to say goodbye. I will see you guys on Monday and Wednesday. Actually, before I go, I wanted to ask something. I'm thinking of maybe doing the streams at 6.
Yours live streams?
Yes, but I'm still thinking about it.
Why?
Because I prepare those like
Live streams?
live streams in the morning, and sometimes at 4 I'm like, oh my god, like I have to finish.
Oh.
And it's
It's too
just
soon.
yes. So let me do a poll and then I'll think about it. This is not a promise. Should I start?
Let's do a poll. Nothing is gonna be settled by the poll though. Let's just see
Yes.
what you guys think. In the meantime, I can do ASMR for you guys.
Please don't.
I was messing with you.
Okay. So let's see. Later is better. Okay, so 88% say yes, 87% say yes, 13% say no. Okay, it's
Okay,
good.
it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's good to know that most of you say at 6.
And that some of you guys are saying no.
Yeah, I'll think about it and I'll let you know if there's any changes. I would do a community post. If there's no changes, we would just do it like at 4 p.m. ET, like always. But I'll think about it for these days and I'll see you guys on Monday and Wednesday. And
And
then,
I'll see you guys on Friday.
yes.
Like every Friday.
hmm So thank you so much for being here. And yeah,
Bye, everyone.
bye everyone.